name is Christy Miller, and this is my persuasion speech. Organ donation is a highly controversial topic. However, I believe it needs to be taken into consideration because it can save someone's life. It's in high demand because of the numbers of people that need transplant. On December the 23rd of 1954, the first successful living kidney transplant happened, which was led by Dr. Murray and Dr. Hume of the Birmingham Hospital in Boston. Transplants have come a long way since then. It was just in 2010 when the first full-face transplant happened. One of the first times many people hear about transplants is in the DMV when going for their permit. Most say no because they're not sure exactly what it is. Organ donation has definitely come a long way and is becoming more common. Becoming an organ donor or even receiving an organ is a life-changing experience. Most organ donations come from the deceased. However, some are living transplants. Did you know one organ donation could save as many as 8 lives? This comes from organ donation. Organ donation is becoming more popular. However, there are still many people that die waiting on transplants. Can you imagine being able to save someone's life, or how it would feel if someone you needed an organ? Organ donation isn't taken lightly, and the recipient and donor goes through many tests to even receive or get an organ. The advancement of this procedure that includes organ and tissue transplant saves many lives a year. Some of the successful transplants are kidneys, liver, pancreas, heart, lungs, and eyes and skin. These transplants can save people with life-threatening diseases, which most of the time are caused by diabetes. These give these patients a chance to live. All these transplants have been accomplished by better surgical techniques and new drugs that helps the recipient from rejecting the organ. This is from Batten. There are many people ranging from birth to the elderly that are in need of organ donations, in every form of transplants from kidney to heart, and even organs in between, including skin transplants. These transplants are not needed by choice, but for these people to live. Can you imagine a child waiting for an organ to live? According to standards of the UNOS, which stands for United Network for Organ Sharing, organ donors are in high demand due to the people that need the transplants. UNOS is a non-profit organization that keeps track of people that are waiting for transplant. The waiting list is controlled under the government supervision. UNOS has a very specific qualifications for people who are placed on this list. It sometimes comes down to the very second, deciding on who gets the organ. Even though organ transplants have come a long way in advances due to advances in medicine and technology, the demand for organs outstrips the number of organ donors. In the year 2000, there was 22,554 life-saving organ transplant operations were performed. However, over 5,800 died. That's 15 people a day. This is just from waiting on a simple organ like a kidney that can be given by a living donor. There are some people that don't believe in organ donation, and that is perfectly okay. Everyone is subject to their own beliefs. Organ donation is the idea of something positive coming out of a bad situation. It's hard to believe that could be true. For example, a living, healthy young adult had a car accident and was pronounced brain dead. Yes, it'd be a very tragic event for that family, but that one person could save up to 8 lives, including maybe a child of 2 years of age or older. That is one of the positive aspects of this. For example, even if someone was subject to be an organ donor, they had it listed, and they died, it still could save people's lives. Organ donation can be viewed in different ways, depending on the people's religion. In conclusion, organ donation is mostly associated with the death. This is not the case every time, though. There can be donors that are living. I believe in organ donation because it helps people and gives many people hope. I personally know someone that had a transplant, and he is eternally grateful because it gave him the chance to continue living and have a chance to see his son grow up. So in my opinion, organ donation is a good thing. Yes, it hurts to lose a family member, and it could, but also there could be transplants performed by people who are still living. But maybe that person could save a life of your family member.